I hate to be the one to tell you, but your smart TV is just trying to sell you stuff. Every single time that you turn it on, there is another ad. There is another autoplay trailer or another sponsored title for something that you will never watch. If that were not annoying enough, the TV manufacturer gets to decide which apps you have access to. If they just stop supporting certain apps, you magically lose access to something that you originally paid for. The good news is that for as little as $20, you can bypass almost all of those problems with a dedicated streaming device. You get to choose your interface and your updates, making it easier for you to control your level of annoyance. Let us talk about which streaming devices are actually worth your money and which ones are just quietly becoming the new cable box. Welcome back to Tech Vibes, where we help you get the absolute best out of your home setup. We are largely going to categorize these by price, but there is some nuance within each option. Just because something is labeled as cheap or less expensive does not mean that you are getting a lesser experience. While price is an important factor in all of these decisions, try to focus on the overall experience that you get for that money. The latest Roku streaming stick is just $29, and their Streaming Stick Plus is $39. They are small, fast, and extremely easy to use. It is the kind of simple setup that your parents can figure out without giving you a phone call. The interface is clean and straightforward, featuring a simple grid of apps. The app selection on these devices is absolutely massive. If a streaming service exists, odds are this platform has access to it. Finding another outlet behind a wall-mounted TV can be a total nightmare if you do not have an extra plug up there. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows with these budget sticks, however. We have to talk about how ads are handled on these entry-level devices. Not long ago, full-screen video ads were tested that popped up before the home screen even loaded. When you turned your TV on, you would immediately get a trailer for a movie right away. People were not happy about that at all. You buy a product thinking it does one thing, but hidden user agreements allow companies to alter how you interact with it. While technically allowed, it is never a good look for the user. Thankfully, the manufacturer backed off from that aggressive ad push for now. They called the whole thing a temporary test. The fact that they even tried it tells you exactly where the industry is heading. As of right now, the home screen ads remain relatively tame and consist mostly of banner-style images. They are not annoying autoplay video ads and are easy enough to ignore while navigating. It is certainly a lot more tolerable than what you will find on other platforms right now. If you can live with that banner, this remains the easiest and most user-friendly option out there. The $39 model is really the sweet spot here. It fully supports 4K and HDR content seamlessly. Only go for the $29 model if you are hooking it up to a 108OP TV and do not plan on upgrading soon. If you want to spend even less, the Walmart ON 4K Pro is kind of ridiculous for the price. It is around $20 and runs the full Google TV experience. It is not the snappiest performer on the market, but it is surprisingly capable. If you prefer a Google interface or want tighter integration with Android services, it is a shockingly good option for the money. Just do not expect your heavy apps to load at lightning speed. If you are looking for something a bit nicer that feels more premium without hitting triple digits, two options stand out. These fall right in the sweet spot between $50 and $75. The Fire TV Stick 4K Max comes in at around $55. It makes the most sense if you are already deep in the Amazon ecosystem. Here at Tech Vibes, we love devices that play nicely with smart home gear. If you use a smart speaker to control your lights, stream video, or play music, this stick feels like a natural extension of that setup. Performance is solid, the wireless connection is fast, and it supports everything from Dolby Vision to Atmos. The interface definitely promotes specific store content pretty heavily. If you are already used to that ecosystem, it tends to feel more helpful than annoying. The included voice remote control is actually really great to use daily. You can use it to control your smart lights or check the weather forecast just by talking into it. On the other side of that coin is the older Chromecast with Google TV, which you can still pick up secondhand for around $50. It is arguably one of the best overall values in streaming today. Excited, that specific model was recently replaced in favor of a newer $100 hardware option. Here is a secret about these devices that manufacturers will not emphasize. The daily interface on both of those devices is practically identical. Performance might be slightly faster on the newer $100 version. I have never found the $50 model to feel slow by any stretch. You still get crisp 4K HDR, Dolby Vision, and Atmos audio support. You also get excellent content recommendations and fast voice search since it plugs directly into an HDMI port. It is super portable for traveling. It is ideal for hotel rooms, trips, or moving between different TVs in your house. Chuckles. I take one with me anytime that I go on a road trip or visit family. It makes watching your personal library or phone content on any TV effortless. If you are serious about streaming performance and clean interfaces, you should look at the $100 category. For most people who want the best overall experience, the new $100 Google TV streamer is the one to get. It takes everything good about the cheaper models and upgrades the internal hardware. You get a much faster processor inside, and it supports Wi-Fi 6E. It includes a dedicated Ethernet port, which is fantastic for stable wired connections. It features full support for Dolby Vision, Atmos, and modern AV1 video decoding. The older budget Chromecast models required you to rely heavily on your phone for full remote control. This newer $100 streamer includes a redesigned physical remote that works amazingly well. It doubles as a full smart home hub with built-in support for Matter. That means it can control your lights, thermostat, or security cameras directly from your TV setup. It works smoothly across Google Home, Alexa, and SmartThings ecosystems. The software interface remains one of the best in the entire market today. It pulls your favorite shows across Netflix, Disney+, Max, and YouTube into one main hub. It shows you what you are watching and picks up right where you left off regardless of the app. It still has light recommendations, but they are smart and feel like a personal dashboard. If you prefer a simpler interface and want top-tier hardware, the Roku Ultra is available for $100. It comes equipped with an Ethernet port, Wi-Fi 6 capability, and Dolby Vision support. It comes with a rechargeable remote that charges conveniently over a standard USB-C cable. The remote keys light up in the dark automatically when picked up. It even includes a remote finder button on the box, which is an underrated feature if you have kids. It is the perfect set it and forget it streaming box for long-term reliability. If you have a complex home theater setup with a soundbar or AV receiver, the Fire TV Cube is worth checking out. Priced around $140, it combines a streaming stick with a smart speaker. It uses built-in IR blasters to take command of your entire media center. You can simply tell it to turn on the TV, switch inputs, and start your favorite show completely hands-free. If you want complete voice control over your home theater hardware, this is as streamlined as it gets. That finally brings us to the Apple TV 4K at $130. It has not received a hardware refresh recently, but if you use an iPhone, this device is absolute perfection. It features 0 home screen ads and 0 annoying autoplay video promos. You get a clean layout of your downloaded apps and nothing else getting in your way. The A15 chip inside makes it easily one of the fastest streaming boxes available today. Apple ecosystem integration on this device is second to none. AirPlay works instantly. Your cloud photos are right there, and your phone acts as a full-touch remote. It supports Dolby Vision, Atmos, ARC Audio Pass, and smart home integration flawlessly. The only catch is that if you do not use iOS devices, some of that seamless functionality is lost. If you are in that ecosystem, it provides the most premium user experience on the market. An additional bonus for iPhone owners is the automatic display color calibration feature. You simply hold your phone up to the TV screen, and it tunes your picture settings automatically. Switching your display mode manually to Dolby Vision often yields the best overall picture quality anyway. It is still a neat extra feature to have access to on your living room display. So after looking at all of these options, which streaming device should you actually buy? If you want something cheap and reliable, pick up a budget streaming stick. It is the easiest to set up and offers massive app support out of the box. If you use smart home devices heavily, grab a Fire TV stick for easy integration. If you want a clean interface without spending a ton, grab an entry-level Google streamer. If you can spend $100 and want a fast, future-proof device, the Google TV streamer is hard to beat. If you want a completely ad-free experience that just works, The Apple TV 4K is worth every single penny. All of these choices are fast enough for crisp 4K playback and support all major streaming platforms. They are all miles better than the built-in software that your smart TV originally came with. The real question comes down to what you personally value most in your daily setup. Do you care most about price, simplicity, smart home control, or avoiding constant ad pitches? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Tech Vibes for more straight-to-the-point tech reviews and setup guides. Drop a comment down below and let us know which streaming device you are currently using in your setup. Thank you so much for watching Tech Vibes, and we will see you in the very next video.